exactly the same project which we have worked 2 days ago. The same project I am just going to open up, because doubt should not be keep with you. You have to ask me. Anything if is there, you just ask me. But everyone should be get perfectness. That's my motto will be there. Because everyone should be in the same pitch, because no doubt. And everyone, I just want to see like you are becoming a BIM modelers, not engineers, like that you have to do it. Okay, so now you can see here, there is one footing, and here also I placed one column. Okay, so for this I want to give some formula for the global parameters. Okay, so just I just giving some formula for the global parameters here. This is the length of the footing, and here this is the width of the footing. So length into width, I am going to take one area formula, or length into width into height. I just want to give one formula for the volume. So like that we will work for this the same. Okay, so now this footing, you can see here already existing, you have given some length, width and thickness, it is there here. Am I right? Now this same thing I just want to go with the global parameters for updating any formulas on that. Okay, so now just check it here, length, width, both it is there. Now you can see here, beside here you can see the length, here one comma is the associate global parameter, here also one menu is the associate global parameter. Here this is the box, is nothing but here we can able to associate the existing parameter which is there in the project parameter, or which is there in the share parameters. That parameters existing we can convert into global also. Okay, so how it is possible, I just show you the same in the palette. Just click here the length, here it is going to ask you the global parameters palette, and here you just go new, and you have to write the name of the parameter. So right now I am going to updating the parameter name as a footing length or something, length also, because already length is there. You just ask like make it a name like that, footing length. Okay, and it is in group parameters as in dimension. Okay, so just go with footing length. I just keep it in footing length as a dimension. One more it is there, just it is footing length, it is associated with the global parameter. Again here the width again I am going to create one more parameter, footing width. Okay, so length into width is completed. Now this parameters also will be in dimension, so both I have kept in dimension. Now these two are converted into a global parameter. Okay, now after completion of this, just go with OK. Existing it is there. I will create a new parameter for this also, I will show you. So now you just go here, manage menu, here you just go manage menu and click the global parameter directly here. Just click the global, but now you can see both parameters have been created here. Now you have to go for the new parameter for the area, because length into width I need an area. So that area you have to give the formula, because length and width you have to be multiply and it will be get area automatically. So now just go new, and here you have to write the footing area, because how much the footing has been covered with area. So just I am writing this name, footing area, and here the discipline is common, but here in data type you have to go with area only, because length, width, thickness it will become and length only. But when you are going to give for volume or area, you can have to check here, because you can see the volume data type parameter is also there, the area parameter is also there. So you have to give this only, the data type, the parameter type according to the category of the component. You just go with area. Now you can see here default it is taking the group parameter. If you want to put default as the analyzing result, you can put it, or you can change also, no issue. But the default which is coming, that is related to that component, and that is related to the data type of parameter which is already it is coming as a default. So you just go through that, no change, do anything, just make it the same and just go with here OK. So now you can see here one more parameter has been created, and that is related to the area, and here the automatically the units of the area is coming in square meter. because already we have given the units in square meter, so it is coming in square meter. If you are going to change with the square centimeter or square feet, you can change. You can go with square mm also, you can do it. Now here you have to write the formula. Just exactly the same formula how we will do for in Excel. Excel file is also there. In that many of the accountant people, they will do some formula, and as per that formula they are giving the all the counting, everything they are calculating. Here also the same format as per the Excel file how we will updating. Here also the same. Here before it is coming equal to, and now you have to write the formula here. Now first is footing length. So this footing length you just make it, the name exactly should be there, and you just make it copy here. Multiply means star, you have to give the star. Star is nothing but multiplication. Then minus, plus, everything is there in keyboard, you just give. Division means by slash. So plus symbol is also there in the this keyboard, you just go plus symbol like that. If you require minus means something you are doing subtraction, you just go hyphen. Hyphen is nothing but it is going to be show you the subtraction minus. And if you are going to multiply something with that the parameter, just you have to go star. Star is nothing but multiplication. If you want to do something division, you have to go slash. The division will be going to be added. So these are the components and menus will be there here in keyboard. You just go as per the formula how we are going to be calculate, how we are going to be subtract, how we are going to be additions. There are divisions, everything you can do with the help of the star, plus, minus, division and slash. Okay, so now I want to make it multiplication, because length multiply with width, it will be get the area. So I just go with star, and again you have to write the name of the width, same exactly how the name is there here. If it is having capital letter or a small letter, whatever it may be, you have to write the same name. Now here putting width, so W is the capital letter, you have to give W capital letter and remaining a small letter. Now you can see here the formula you have written. After writing the formula, you can see automatically here the footing area will become, you can see. Just after writing, just go with click with some other menu. Now you can see automatically area has changed. Got it? Like that you can able to do the parameters in this. If you require volume, so volume also you can do. Area multiply with height, it will be get volume. So like that, this is the formula you have to write it here. Because the name of the parameter multiply with the name of the parameter second. Don't give the value, you just write the name automatically. In the name, whatever the values is there, that value is automatically, it is going to be calculated, and it is going to show you the parameters here directly in the palette. Now you can see, just go and go with OK. Now you can see, if you click this one, now you will find these parameters here. Okay, where we have given in I think we have given there it where we have given, just a minute, type or okay, we have not given anywhere, because the type or instant we have not given, because directly we have given here in global parameter, so it will be updating directly in global. Because if you want to give in instant or type, so then again you have to go with the project manage menu, and directly you can update the same here. So you have to go again here. If you want to give that parameters directly in instant or type parameter, then you have to create the same parameters again here. Okay, area. Okay, just area, and here the same thing again. I am giving this one into instant, and here structural foundation, you have to go and select the foundation only. Okay, now you have selected and you have given the instant. If you want to give in type, that is type also you can give. But type, if you give, what will happen, because each and every footing will be have different area. So different values, if you want to add it in type, means it is not possible, because type is only giving the single parameter, and it is going to distribute all the components. So you have to give instant only. Instant is the way you have to provide the parameter directly here. So just click here instant and just go with OK. Now you can see one parameter has been updated, and the same parameters, if you click here the footing, and the same parameters you can update right now here with the global. You can see here, this is the dimension, and here I have to add this one, because no need to give any value here. You just go and associate with the global parameter which you already done in the parameters. So just go here, new parameters, and here the area, the footing area which you have given, that area parameters is going to be. Or else directly you can associate with the same parameter, whatever the values you have given, that values also you can able to work out here for the same. So like that also we can do, or else you can go here, manage menu, global parameters. Already you have written the footing area here. The same thing in directly you can update in global parameters, like in instant also you can able to update it. So this is also one of the way we can able to work out for the same. Okay, so now I am going and updating the same here. Just click and here the area, I'm just going to associate new area, footing area or foundation area, whatever the name you just give it, the same it will become. Okay, now this area I'm just going to work out for the new updation further. So just go here, now you can see foundation area it came, and you just go here, this foundation area again it is going to be updated in global, manage global parameters. You can see here that area. The same formula, you just make it copy here and just paste it here. Now you can see automatically this footing area is going to become. Okay, something is going to change. So just I am going to add again here, this is the length, multiplying, and footing width, just give it. Okay, because the area which I have taken, it is in not in area format that type, that is the reason it is not coming. Just make it delete. Make it delete and just create new. Here you have to give the area type, because if you are not giving the area type properly, it will be not come. Okay, because before it is in dimension, that is reason it is not showing the way. Now you can give it here. You can directly make it copy paste also. You will get. You can see the foundation area you got. Now you can see any of the if you select here and here the area we have given, just go and associated that parameter. So it will be visible directly here. Or you can directly associate it to the parameters also in the cell. Okay. So that is also you can able to do it while working in a project. So now just analyze the result, and here, just now if you click here, now here the area is coming. Okay, this area I think it is not associated with the formula perfectly. Okay, just project parameters, this area you just go and okay, here already we have taken common or length, that's the reason it is showing the same. Just make it delete, and here only we have to take the perfect parameter, generally it is become here area. Okay, and here you have to go with the area and raising with the instant foundation. Okay, only the foundation you have to take. Just go with here. Now select here. Now here it is already. It will become here with analyzing result. Separately it is there here. Now you have to select with the association. So footing area, you just click it and just go with OK. Now you can see automatically the area has changed. Okay, if you click this one also, just go with the formula again, click it, footing area, just click it, it will become. So like that, each and every footing we can able to take it here. Okay, so you got it some idea, because whatever the existing parameters it is there here, these parameters you have to make it convert into global. So here the option is there, associated global parameter. You just click it and you have to write the new name here. So after giving the new name, these are the parameters going to become. And that parameters again you have to go with here global parameters, and in the global parameters you have to write a new parameter which you require as per the formula. Okay, so that you have to write it here and it will become. So now just I am deleting here because only one parameter is enough. Okay, once again I will show you for the volume also, you just check it. Okay, now I am creating a new parameter for the volume. So you just go new and here you have to write the formula for footing volume. Footing volume. Just click it, and here you have to select the area only, because the type is very much important here, because the type how you will select, automatically that category is going to be reflected with the value. So you just go with OK. Now you can see, sorry, not area, volume. You have to make it edit. Sorry, you just make it edit, because until you have created, then it will be difficult. So footing volume, and here common, and this is you have to select volume only, and that also it will becomes analyzing result. Just go and select it. Now you can see here cubic meter. Now volume, how you are going to be calculated here, length, width, height, or directly you can give the footing area also, it will going to become, or else you can able to make it formula like that also. Just length, width, and star again multiply with thickness. Thickness means what is the thickness of that footing, you just write it the thickness also. So if you write the thickness, it will become footing thickness. Thickness is nothing but height. Okay, it will be affected. Just go with this thickness also we have to associate with the formula here. Again you have to go association, and you have to create that one new. Okay, that one is new, you have to create it. So here already it is there, and you have to go with the formula was the same. So here again manage menu, and you have to write it here the new parameters, footing volume. Here volume. Okay, that's good. Now select any of the footing, and you have to go association again, because here the volume is required. So you have just go new. Doing mistake here. Global parameters, volume is here. Okay. Yes. You have to create here. Volume you already created. This is not association with each other. Edit type. Select with association. Just go here, new parameters, and now you have to create new parameters for the volume also the same. How we have created area, that you have to go with the volume. Again type, volume, analyzing result, structure, foundation. And here you just go with the OK. Now you select it, go with edit type, and now this one foundation thickness you have to go and associate it with the volume, then it is going to become directly. It's going to be updated with area, here volume. Yes. Now here this one you have just click it and go with new, and already it is there here the volume parameter. Footing volume. Okay, now you can see here this is related to the value of our footing. So footing volume has came. Now you have to go global parameters, and here you have to give the formula in this. So length, footing length multiply with the width, same you have to write the formula, multiply with the thickness. conversation. How the name was there, that the same name you have to write. I think the name. Length foundation thickness is there. Here we have taken footing volume, new parameters. Okay, fine. L volume is there. Project parameters, volume, go with edit. Okay, common volume, anyway, everything is fine here. And now you have to go with the new global parameters. Here the volume is there, footing volume. New footing, yes. Footing volume, sorry, thickness. You have to give the thickness here. Okay, and here the how much the thickness is there, that the value you have to take it here. Okay, so same thing, you just go here, edit type, just go with associated, and here you have to create the same footing thickness. Thickness, just go with here, parameters are updated here, and it is associated. And now you have to go here, formula, volume it is there. Now this 3 you have to add it here. Footing length multiply with footing width multiply with footing thickness. Now you can see here the volume has. Okay, so the simple way I just tell you because I was confused somewhere here. Okay, first what you have to do, same thing, you just go each and everything, already the parameters will be there in here. Okay, so just go and you just see the value here directly, it is there or not. Okay, now you can see this here also, already this footing, the length, the width, already it is there. If you require some extra parameter for this, then this length, width, you have to go and associate it with the global parameter. First you just go here and click the association here, and you just give the value here. Okay, so now footing length is nothing but here the length. You just go and associate it with this. Okay, now you just click, it is association with it. Like that it will be there. So each and every footing you have to go and associate it with the parameters. Now you can see, first I just given here the length, width, height, thickness, which is there already. Just you click it and associate it with the parameters. So here, before the parameters will be not there, you just go and click it here. So you have to write the name of the parameter, because which parameters is related to give some formula, so you have to write it, the name of the parameter. Okay, so like after writing here, and you just go with OK, so one parameter will be created. Again the width also you have to give and update with the new parameters like that which I have created. Again the thickness also you have to go associated with the new parameters, it is going to be created. Like that you have to go and create new parameters, the same which you are required. After completion of this, then you have to go with the global parameters directly after association completion. Then you have to go global parameters. Here already whatever the parameters you have associated, that parameter is going to be visible here. And then you have to go and write which parameters you required as per the global association which you have already did. That parameters you have to write it here. So after writing that parameters, you have to give the data type and group analyzing also. Then that parameters also going to be created, and then whatever the parameters you have associated here, that parameters you have to go and multiply or division, whatever you want to give the formula for that. You just do it automatically. That parameter is also going to be visible here in a palette. So this is the way we can able to do it. Okay, once again I am going to work out here because you will confuse. So once again the same process I am showing here. Just I am taking a column. Okay, now this is the column, and this column also I am going to give formula for the columns, the length, the area, whatever you require you can give it. Okay, so same column I am just going to add the value of area, the value of volume also you want to give, you can give it. Okay, so now this is the column. Already here the length, width, something it will be there here. You just go edit type. Now you can see here the width and length both are there. Width and height is nothing but width and length this one, because 200 is the this width and 500 is the this width. So length and width you just imagine this way, because height is somewhat longest height, how much the length will be, that is the height, you can find it here. Okay, so this is the length and width. Now this is the length or width what I am doing. Just you go with association and write the new global parameter for the column. Again column write the same in small letters. Column width. Okay, write it in global parameter. So one parameter has been updated, and that is related to the column width. Just go with OK. Now you can see it is updated. Now again you have to go for the height. So again you have to go and write the column height. So width is completed. Now you have to go with the height. So column height, one more parameter also I have written. So two parameters has been associated with the global. Now it has been associated. Now you can see two parameters has been associated. Just go with OK. Now you have to go manage menu. Again you have to go global. Now you can see the column width and height already it is there. Now if you want column area, so again you have to go here new global parameter, and you have to write the formula of column area. And area is, you have to go area type, analyzing result, go with OK. Now you can see column area has came. Now with the multiplication of column width multiply with the column height, you have to write the formula here, column height. Now you can see the area of column. Like that you have to do. If you require volume again, so the same process you have to go again for the volume also. Okay, just go with OK. Now column width has came for this. Now if you require volume, so you can again click here. Now you can see here, if you require a volume, so you have to go with the volume. Now you can see here one volume already it is there here, but this is related to the Autodesk company, so directly the association will be not come here. So you have to go again, you have to create one more parameter for the volume of column. So go new column volume. Column volume, go with here exactly volume, analyze result, instant, and here you have to select the structural column. Okay, just go with OK. Now column volume also created. This is volume is related to footing, but this volume is related to column, because each and every component the parameters will be separate. Don't interfere each parameter to other. Okay, it will be get efficiency also in your project. So now volume parameters already I have created, and it came here, you can see below it was there. Now these parameters again I want to make it association with the global. So you just go and click it here, and you have to create one more parameter for the volume. So column volume. And here the volume is there. You can see column volume has been created. Just go with OK. Now this parameter has been associated here. Now you have to go global parameters, and here already the column volume which we have created here, it came. Now you have to go and multiply with the column width, height, it is there. width and height it is there. Okay, now you have to go with length. Length means the total height, because the volume, how it will become length, width, height. So you have width is there, height is there, length is also you record. So what is the length of that column? You just go and check it in the parameters, or you can measure it by using the view also. Okay, with the help of view also you can able to measure it, or else you can go with the 3D view also, you can able to measure it within the what is the height of that column. So that also you can able to, because the column total height, if you go in 3D view you can see the total height of that column. This is the length, because already the width and here the height we have given. This is the length you have to measure it from here to here. What is the length of that column? So that also you can able to go and measure it with the views also, you can able to get it. So now you can see from here to here, this is the value. From footing to here, first floor you have taken. So right now what is the height here? 4,000. Am I right? So 4,000 is from 0 to here 4,000, and this one is 3,500. So 4,000 plus 3,000, 7,500 is the height of the column. So directly you can go here, because already the column volume already we have created here. Now you have to go the height of that parameter. So just go here, global parameters, and here you have to go with the new parameters about the column length. Length is nothing but height. So here column width is there, height is also there. Now we will consider with the length. So length is also here, the length data type dimension, just go with OK. Now length is there. And how much the length already right now we have done? 4,000 plus 3,000, 7,500. So you just give the value here directly 7,500. Now you have to multiply with the column width, multiply with column height. So you have to write column height and multiply with column length. Capital letter. Same. Don't spaces also you have to remember. The space you should not do more. It will not come. Okay. So width multiply with height, multiply with length. Length with height 3. Multiply it will become the volume. Just go here, type it here. You can see the volume. So whatever the volume you are seeing here, same volume it will be there. You can see the 0.530 cubic meter. Okay. Now if you click this also, so from the Autodesk company people also, they have given the global parameters formula. That also will be coming the same, you can see. So this is Autodesk people has given the volume. So directly the volume is there. No need to create again. But for your information only, I just created it. You can see. So how this formula we have to update it here. Because the length, width, everything you have to create in global also, as well as in project parameters should be there. Because the global parameters always it is associated with the project parameters and share parameters, it should be there. Then only when you will increase the length of this column, automatically the volume is also going to be increased. Now you can see here, now this column, the top height I have given up to level 1. Am I right? But if I want to make it the top height, if I am changing the height, what will happen? Automatically the volume also going to be changed. You can see now I am giving here second floor. Automatically the column height has changed. Okay, now you can see here the volume is 1.250. Automatically you can see here also it is going to be changed up to 1.250. How it will be happen? You just go here, click it, and you just give the width and height is same. Only the height is changed. So how much the value has changing here? Now you can measure it again from here, because the footing is 3.50 and here up to here 9,000. 9,000 plus 3,500. How much? You have to give the value here. Then only it is going to be changed. So you just go here 9,000 plus 3,500. So 12,500 will be there. So you just go and update in global parameters. The column length is 12,500. After giving here the value, you can see automatically the volume has changed. And just go with OK. So whenever you are going to change, everything will come. Now you can select this column and you see 1.250, here also 1.250. Got it? So this way we have to do, because whatever the parameters you are updating, it will be changed. If you change the length or width also, you can see if I am going to change something here after selecting, and if I changing here the width or height in global, you can see that also is going to be affected here. Now the column width I am changing into 300, okay, and the height is also going to changing into 600. So what will happen here, the column width and height automatically is going to be changed, and the size is also going to become a bigger size. You can see if you go with apply, now you can see the size has changed, and here you can see the area also is going to be changed, okay, because if you change anything in the global, it will be affect the model also. Whatever the formula you have taken for that constant, that also is going to be changed. Now you can see the column size has been changed here. The same purpose here, this column also you can be able to do, footing also you can do the same procedure. So this is the way we have to update the global parameter formula, because here you have to give the main parameters, and through that parameter you just write the formula here. So just I shown only area and volume, but you can write some perimeter or something other parameters also, you can be able to give the values, and after that due to that values constant, it is going to become here with the formula also the same value. No need to again calculate the volume, area, nothing required, automatically will be possible. Clear? Yes guys, so like that you have to do, because you have to associate it with the parameter first here, then you have to create one more parameter in global, and that parameter you have to give the formula, it will become. Yes, clear? Okay, so just you do your own also, you just do with the area and volume, just two parameters you do it yourself in your project project which you are working right now. With that also you can work out the same, it will become. For the mechanical people also, you can go with the grid or levels, whatever it will be there, you just write it or place it, it will become. Or else for the mechanical also you can able to place some component also, but just you remember, I will show you some practical component today after lunch session. So in that also you can able to work out the parameters in this way, the global parameter, how the formula you are going to be updated. Okay, so any more doubts, tell me. So global parameters, I hope everyone got idea on that, but you need to do practice on that. If you feel any difficulties, you just ask me, so I will let you know again. Now let me know any more doubt you have. Tell me. I think one guy has asked what is reload latest something. Am I right? So that also today I will tell you, no issue. So shall I can move forward for the further classes? Okay, fine. So today I will show you the practical of collaborate. Okay. Now you can see already you are working one project, and that project already individually you are working. Now someone has added your project and you want to share your file to him also or her, whatever it is. If the girl is there, you have to go with share the file to her, and if the boy is come, so you have to share the file with him. So like that you have to do. So right now this is the project. Now you can see here in collaborate, this all menus is not highlighted because these menus are related to the coordination and collaboration. We have to work, get together. So now I want to change this file into collaboration file. That we will call as a center model file. Now this file is in local only, and this file we will call as a local file. Okay, now you can see this file, how we will work out for the local. Now you can see, now this file already I have opened. Okay, and the same file again, if I want to go into an opening here, it will become like that. You can see. Now you can see this file where I have saved. You just go in desktop. I have saved this file as a project 1. Okay. Now already this file has been opened. If someone is going to open again this file, what will happen? It will be going to show you a read only. Read only it is going to be showing. sorry, actually someone came. Okay, so now this project I want to make it convert into center model, because right now I am working as a local means only individual person, because right now this file I already opened here. Okay, now in between if I open the same file in another system, it is not going to open. It will open, but it is going to be show you a read only, because already someone has opened this file and it is not going to be open another system, because it is not in editable mode both the person at a time. It's not possible. So now this file I want to make it conversion into central model file, because everyone can access this file with the editable option should be come. Okay, so how we should make this local file into central model? So this is the process you remember, or else you just write it also, no issue. So you have to go collaborate, and here one more menu is there, collaborate. You just click this collaborate. After clicking the collaborate, here it is going to ask you the model save, which place you want to save. So right now this file I already saved in desktop. So if you want to make it change, so you can change it with the save as, or if you say no sir, I want to keep that file in the desktop only, so desktop is your server, and through the desktop only it is going to be changed. But when you are working in a team or with the organization, so that time don't put the file in desktop, you have to put in server, where the server will be there, that place you have to put the file. So now you just go with save the model and continue. After saving and click the model with continue, here one more palette is also going to become, and this palette is going to be shown here within your network. Within your network means your office network. If you are working in your office only, LAN or WAN connection, then it will become within your network. If you are working with the BIM 360, that is in cloud server, because here this is the server, this is the system, this is the, because now this file has been saved here within a LAN network. Here the server is there, so through this server this person can access the file, same file this person also can access. If you say no sir, I want to work in online format in the cloud server, so then you have to go here in the cloud, and here the cloud will be comes here, the online platform BIM 360. You just save the file in BIM 360 and you just work out here. So BIM 360 is for Autodesk platform. If you are not working with the BIM 360, you can take other cloud server also, no issue, because in the market there are many companies are giving the cloud server path, and each and every path they are charging some amount of, because as per your file size, how much the files you are going to be updated in that, so they are charging as per the GB, how many GBs are there, so based on that they are charging. So that also some months will be there, some years also may be there. So that charge if you are going to pay, so automatically they will provide some access login and password. That access login and password, if you are ready to view in that cloud server, it is going to be updated that file in a server, online server. That also you can able to do. The process is same. So if you are working with the local area network, you just click and just go with OK here. When you are working with the online server, you have to go click and work out and just go with OK here. The same process. Okay, so right now we are working in local server, so you just go and keep the file within your network and just go with OK. So after clicking the OK, now you can see here some buffering of the file is going to be highlighted, and you can see some of the things you are going to be finding here. Now after collaboration has been done, now your file, your menu is going to be highlighted here, work set. Now just click the work set, because work set is mandatory here, because whatever the task you are going to be give the other person the same file, you have to write the task name here. So default work set 1 will become, you just make it a rename of this work set. Now I am working with civil, so I just giving one work to the person with the footing, so he has to work with the footing, so you have to write footing, one person will be do footing. Now again new one person will be work for the column, so you have to give one task to the column. If another person is working, you have to give the beam, like that the other person. then floor, like the door, windows, like that. Each and every task also you can able to create the workspace. If mechanical people are working, they will give some mechanical services like piping. Someone has to be do piping, he has to write the pipe. If someone is working with the equipment, mechanical equipment, so he has to give the name of the workspace as equipment. So like that, mechanical people, they will do the same work here as per the task, as per the work assignment you can do. Because if mechanical people also, there are 4 to 5 members has to be work for the project. So each and every guy you have to update the workspace in this way. So what will happen? One person will be work mechanical equipment, he will be put his workspace active, and one person will be work piping, so he will be put his workspace active. Like that, each and every guy will be working this way. Okay, so each and every person will be have their task. So after putting his work active, so his login will become here. So right now my system login will be some cat PC new. So this login is coming because right now I am creating, so every workspace will be created my login. But after completion of this creation of this workspace, then if you are login your file, that time your login will become here directly because you are in access. You can able to do the access for the project, all the components, which task you are going to be assigned. As per the task, you just go and make it your workspace active. Editable is nothing but active workspace. You can see here the name is also there, active workspace. Active means now you are going to be work out for that project. Okay, so now I have already created. Just go with OK, and here it is going to ask you which workspace you want to make it active. So here it is asking mechanical equipment you want to make it active. If you say yes, so it will become, this mechanical equipment will become here directly. Means you are in mechanical equipment task right now, you are going to be work. If you say no, nothing will happen. You just go no and just go with OK, it will become. So now you can see all the workspace has been created, and here the active workspace is not, it is here it is there in footing. If you want to change mechanical equipment, you can change. So whenever you want, you can change it, the active workspace here directly, or else you can go here also, you can able to change, no issue. Both sides we can able to do it. Okay, so after collaboration, you have to create the workspace. After completion creation of your workspace, you just go save option. Here the save option is just Control S. You have to click the Control S. So after clicking the Control S, now what is happening? This is the first time that the project has been saved since work sharing was enabled, because right now your work is going to be work sharing model. So this is the first time you are doing. But you remember, once your file is been converted into central model, again the same file, it will be not come into a local file. It will be never come, because once the file has been converted into central file means it is permanently in central file only. If you want to make into local, it will become, but it will be created one more file. That file, it will be not created. Remember, this is the word you should be remember always. Because once the file has been converted into work sharing or central model, that file again, if you want to make into local, it will be never come. The same file will be not come, but you can create one more file also, the same file. It will become, but it will become one more file. The same file, it will be not reflected here. Okay, so here it is asking, this is the warning message, because if you are going to doing means the Autodesk people has given some warning messages like that, because if you want, you can go with yes, if you don't want, you can go with no. So it will not convert. So you just go now, because right now I want to make it convert, so you just go with yes. Now it is converting. And when it is going to be converted, here the synchronize and this reload, relinquish, everything is going to be highlighted here. Okay, now you can see it is going to be highlighted, because now your file has been converted into a central file, and it is going to be visible this one. Okay, after completion of the central file, here you can see synchronize with central and modify setting. I already told you synchronize and modify settings on menu is there, because how much time you are going to work, that all data it should be going to be saved. So for the saving, Control S, while we are working as a local file, Control S is going to be save your file. Here in work sharing model also, here synchronize and modify setting is going to be save your file. You have to click this one and you can check your file path also here, because right now I kept in desktop, so here the path also going to be show as a desktop. If you are working in your local server, your office server, so this path will become directly here the office server. Okay, so after opening here, you just check the path and you just go and put the tick mark here, user created workspace, because this tick mark is very much important here, because right now you only the person, because right now I have created this center model, am I right? But in future what will happen, whatever the workspace right now I have created, maybe the workspace may be same, maybe some new workspace also is going to be created. So always the person should not come to me, because right now I created a center model, means I don't have a right to create always, because I have to give the right to everyone also. So that's the reason everyone right means he can also create a new workspace, you can also delete the workspace also, because everyone should be the same model working and everyone should be have the right to make it any changes if they require. So that's the reason you have to give the permission to everyone. So you have to go user created workspace. If you are not giving permission, means he can create the workspace, but it will be give discrepancy always. But always you have to give the user created workspace permission, then he can, or multiple person can able to create new workspace also if we give the permission like that. So you have to click here and just go with OK. So everyone has getting the permission to creating the workspace. So after completion of your creation, you have to close the file. Always you remember, when you are going to creating the central model from local file, you have to close the file after completion of this synchronizing path and creation. This menu you have to give the permission. Now you can see already I have given, so this menu is not highlighting because already the permission has passed. So now you have to close the file, you have to close fully all the file, total Revit you have